can see the internet page, and they can bring the puzzle up and have the whole class work on the puzzle together. So there are many ways of doing this, and the bottom line is it makes your brain work and help you to learn new words and help you to learn how to spell them correctly and how the words are constructed and so on. So let's continue to the Scramble puzzle. All right, let me get up. Using the screen technology we created. Now, the screen technology is simple. Now, between you and me, now we're going to have a screen, a glass screen, all right, or virtual screen. Now, this screen just shown to you now is the Scramble puzzle 2. Okay, we just played the first one. I remember the puzzle, which is the get, grade, and targets. Now, this is second puzzle. Again, our purpose is not to make it difficult for you in this introductory show, because if we make it very hard, and you will say, this is too difficult, I don't want to do it. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to get you interested, and interested in not only solving it, but also interested in creating it. Creating for yourself, creating for your friends, creating for your children, and so on, or peers, right? Now, this puzzle, again, is a 3, 5, 7 structure, okay? The first row is a 3-letter word and gives a 2-letter clue. Usually when you give 2-letter clue out of 3, it's a very good clue, and you can perhaps solve that very, very quickly, okay? And the second letter is 5-letter word, again, give you a 3-letter word, 3-letter as a clue with 2 unknown, and the last one give you 3 with 4 unknown. Slightly harder than the last puzzle, but not that much harder. All right, let's take a look at the first row, okay, the 3-letter, with I, N at the end. I here, N there. So what would be the first letter? The simplest way, okay, without too much stress on your brain, is to think about from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and go down, and quickly say, oh, B works, F works, right? Bing is a word, fin is a word, Gene is a word, king is a word, pin is a word, sing is a word, ting is a word, and win is a word. So that is like, what? 8 possibilities there. So you have to pick one. Again, by seeing the second row has a P, has L, N, okay? Now P is a possible one on the first row. So why not trying that? Okay? You try P, the first word would be pin, then the second one, the P, L, okay, must have an I in it. So I has to be in there, and the remaining letter is unknown. We put a question mark there. So think about what could be a word that has P, L, N already fixed with I and another letter. Okay, think about it. Okay, we all take a few seconds to think about it. If you happen to be a 3rd grader, okay, this is a word that you should have learned, and you should be able to think about what word is P, L, something, something, N. That something, something, one of them is I. All right? Let's say we put I on the first box. P, L, I, some, N. Any word comes to your mind? Think about that. Okay? If not, let's say we put I on the second box. P, L, something, I, N. Okay? Think about it. Is it hard? I don't think so, right? It's fairly simple. We can try by, try and error. You say, well, let's just say, for the argument's sake, we put IN together. So PL something IN. Then we run the letters from A to Z, see what word we can come up with. Let's try P-L, okay, A-I-N. Does that make it work? Happen to be, does. And lucky we are. Plain is the solution of the second row. Okay? So that's how we, sort of challenge our brain to think and come up with that plain. All right. If the second word is plain, and the last row, all right, we saw there's a Y, there's I, there's G. Okay, Y and G are new letters, not on top. Okay? So the plain, the 5 letters, have to be in the 5 box. So that makes life simple. That means we got to figure out how to put P-L-A-N, okay, into these boxes. Now, since we're having fun playing the puzzle, does that give you a clue what that word should be at the bottom? Huh? Think about it. We got to have P, we got to have L, we have A and N. The Y, I, G is fixed. Now, I something G is a very typical participle ending, right? Let's say we put N over there. Let's put N over here. That would be ing. Some verb with ing. And that verb has to have PLA in it. Does that give you a clue enough? Huh? Children, particularly? Yes, you say, that is plain. I'm sure most of you got that answer before I actually was talking, these sentences. You already knew this puzzle is pin, plain, plain. Okay, now let me take a minute before we go away. Take a minute to tell you. Sometimes when you make a puzzle, you design a puzzle, there is more than one solution. Okay? Even like this situation here, we don't know. But as you play more and more, of course, smart people always have a sort of a tool to help you. That is the dictionary. And you can always go to the dictionary to see whether there are other words possible, fit into this puzzle. And sometimes a puzzle can have 2 solutions, 3 solutions, multiple solutions. Okay? Particularly when you're trying to design the puzzle from, say, bottom up. If you had selected the word plain, okay, and second row, you put P-L-A-I-N, right, as a second choice. Now, the third, okay, this was pin, okay. Now, can we reverse sometimes, for example, P-I-N and N-I-P? If N-I-P is a word, isn't that basically created like another puzzle, right? So this is just to show you, okay? It's fairly easy to create puzzle, and you have to sometimes pay attention, that is, whether your puzzle has multiple solutions. Because if you giving out a puzzle and let people solving and a different answer comes in, and if you don't even know you had multiple solutions, sometimes you would be embarrassed to say, oh, this is not right, but turns out, well, equally fit into that puzzle. Okay? So this is the second example. All right? Now, let's see. Shall we continue on? Huh? Are you interested? Now, I probably suspect that some of the people that when I mentioned those website site, okay, you might already turn on your computer and check the website. If you haven't, let me have that website address again, okay? This time, maybe we can put over the screen to show you. That is www.scramble.com/SIS puzzle homepage.html. Okay? That is the address. You can go there and you will see the Scramble puzzle explained, and it will lead to 3 branches. One for the 3rd graders, okay? And in fact, you can directly go to that if you know the URL, but from this page, you should be able to click and go to the 3rd grade, and the 4th grade, and the 5th grade, okay? And that's the reason we say SIS, because SIS is a school in Somers that has 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, okay? All right. Now, shall we continue on having the next puzzle? All right. This puzzle is 4 layers, okay? Now, you have 2, 3, 5, and 8. Now, again, I'm emphasizing this for some of the smart kids. You know, they say, oh, this is so simple. I know all the answers. But that's because we pick simple examples on this TV show to do the illustration. It doesn't mean every puzzle is simple, okay? If you don't believe me, go visit those puzzle pages. You will find some very challenging puzzles, okay, and interesting ones. All right, let's see whether we can work this together on this number 3 example, which is 4 layers. Now, the first layer is 2 letters, and the clue is giving you a H. That seems to me it's quite simple, right? Because that means you need a vowel at the 2nd letter, and there's only 5 vowels, A, E, I, O, U. Now, A certainly works. E, it works. I, it works. O works. Oh boy, that means you really don't have that much a sort of a clue which one would be the right one. However, the 2nd row gives you a clue. The 2 letter at the end, T and E, in the middle is missing a letter. That probably can focus you quickly, right? Because why? First of all, the first row, this H, the H must be in the 2nd row. That itself is a clue, as such a bonus clue, immediately gives you the answer for the 2nd row. That word is THE. Now, because the THE vowel is E, the first row must be E also. Therefore, this is he and the, right? Once you solve these 2, the 3rd row now has 2 E's and 3 letters not given. Although the 3 letters must have T and H, correct? Because T is H are from the rows on top. So you must have T and H. The only letter you don't know, it's 1 letter. That's a question mark. Now, where do you put the TH? TH often makes sort of a together, as like brothers, they stick together. TH, all right? So since these 2 boxes were together, and you say, all right, let's put TH here. Once you put a TH there, isn't that become somewhat obvious what this letter could be? Even without looking at the clue down below. But if you do look at clue down below, perhaps even help you to decide what this letter is, okay? I'm not going to say it. I'm sure in the audience you guys already know, that's pretty simple. This word, I know what it is, okay? If you do, keep it to yourself. Let's see the 4th row and see what you can do. And how do you solve the 4th row, all right? Now, here you have T, blank, a letter missing, G, E, and then 2, 3, 4 letters missing, and R, okay? Now, compared to the top, we know we must have another E because there were two E's already here. All right? We must have H somewhere. Okay? Now, would you put H next to this T to make it together like we tried, TH, TH? I'm not so sure because THG doesn't seem to make words, right? This is exactly puzzles. It's interesting. They help you to learn and understand how English words are sort of constructed, all right? How alphabets are sort of put together to make certain sounds, so to make certain words. So if the H doesn't go there, where H could be, right? And we must have another E. Would we put E here? T-E-G-E? T-E-G-E. Does that make a word, even though, T-E-G-E something follow? Maybe not. Maybe yes, but we don't know. Let's think harder here. Now, this R at the end, does that give you any clue? Particularly, we know many times the word ending with R has a vowel in front, either E or O, or sometimes A too, or U, right? So that could be a vowel here. And since we must put an E, maybe we just try, let's put an E here, okay? So that's an ER. Now, if that's an ER, and we have to also put H somewhere, okay? Think about it. H, and then another vowel somewhere in here. Because if E is here, T probably, okay, must follow with a vowel. Let's say now, try A, I, O, E, U. We try the TE, doesn't sound, like a word. We try TI, TIGE, tiger, tigy, or U, tugger, tuggy, or O, two, toogie, too good. That's how you try it, right? Now, I give you a few seconds. Let you solve the puzzle before I can solve it, all right? Let's think about it. If I want to do something, okay, E is here, and if we want to maintain this TH together, so got to be another word here, TH. Keep TH together. I think I got it. I don't know about you. All right, let's see the answer. I think I got it. Because when I said the word put TH together, actually dawned on me this word is together. T-O-G-E-T-H-E-R. Okay? I don't know what your thinking process, but you probably come up with these answers long before I did. But everyone think differently. So in that words, everyone think differently, but you can solve the problem at the end, okay? So this is the third example of a pyramid puzzle. All right. Now, I've been standing here using the screen technology, and we certainly can do this screen technology for more and more puzzles. But for this show, we prepared the three simple ones just to illustrate how puzzle is done. I'm going to now sit down, take a sip of water, and talk about a little harder puzzle. And I'm not going to use the screen. I'm just going to talk. And you can use pencil, paper, and you can draw it, or keep in your head. And sometimes people can't do that. They keep all the information in their head and thinking about this pyramid structure, put the letters in here and there, and solve it. Okay? Let's see whether we can do that. I will sit down. All right. As I said, this website has many puzzles. Let me just pick one up and see whether you can solve it. You either use pencil, paper, or you can thinking in your head. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let me give you another puzzle, which is 2, 4, 6, which doesn't seem to be that hard, right? 2-letter word, 4-letter word, 6-letter word. All right. If I do this on the magnetic board, all right, I will see, let's say, the first row is 2 letters, okay? 2, 4, 6. The first row is 2 letters, and the first letter is O, okay? So I'll put that O there. All right? The second row is, first letter is a clue. That's R. Okay? Second is a no. Third one is a vowel, A. So that's second row. Okay? Can you see, all see this? The first row is 2-letter word, O something. Second one is 4-letter word with R, A, 2 letters missing. Third row is, okay, first letter is A. Second letter is R. I need to find the letters. Well, sometimes, okay, let me do a parallel processing. I need a A-R-U-D. R, okay, U-D. D is at the end, okay, A-R-U, letter U, vowel U. Okay, while I'm looking for the letter U, you can start working, solving this puzzle. Hey, come on, U is hiding. Gotta have some U somewhere. When you look for it, interesting. So far, cannot find a U, letter U, coming up. Okay, got it. The U is this position, all right? So, this puzzle, 2, 4, 6, the first row is O something. Now, let's think about it. O something, this letter can be a lot, right? O, sometimes you can, OD is a word. OF is a word, off. G is not, GH, OH is a word. H is a word. Okay. Hey, somebody used the screen technology there. That is very fantastic. I'm impressed by the screen technology. Now, this card actually is not as good as screen, so I'll just remove it, okay? Because, all right, let's do the screen technology. All right. See, first row, 2-letter word, O something. Second is R something, A something. And the third is A-R something, U something, and D. Okay? Now, what do you think? What do you think this word would be? As I said before, we're just beginning to look at the first row. You can be O, D, O, F, O, H. OK is not acceptable, okay, as a two-letter word. O, L, O, M. O, N is on, okay? O, N is a word. And O, M, M, N, O, P, O, P. OQ is not. OR is a word, okay? So perhaps could be OR because there's R underneath in the second row, right? Okay. If that is R, OR, then the other two letters here, it would be no clue. Okay, you have a new letter A, and you must have an O. I'm not so sure. This O, whoever puts up there, O has to be there, but what's the other letter? Ah, the third row gives you some clue there. There's a D. Now, if you have an O and D, does that make a word? That seems to be a word, right? We all have to travel on the road and going places. So that could be a R-O-A-D, road. If we solve that, now comes to the last row. You have to have an O, right? What's the letter missing? And where do you put the O? You put it over here, U-O-D. Doesn't seem to be right. Let's put over here, R-O, A-R-O-U. What would be the missing letter here then? R-O-U. Ah, I know the answer, and probably you knew the answer before I did. What's the letter here? If we make a N, is that a word? Around, okay? Or road, around is an answer, okay? So you see how quickly, instantly we created this puzzle with a little help in the studio. Somebody there just created a screen technology quickly while I was doing this magnetic thing. So this is how puzzle is made, all right? Let me now again sit down. I think time is running out. I just want to make sure you have understood how these puzzles are, how the Scramble puzzles are created and how useful they could be. And I want to remind you again, please do visit those websites, okay? The website www.scramble.com/SIS puzzle homepage.html. Okay, and for some other adults, you might be interested in the puzzle that on a phrase level, and you can visit the Somers Town website. And that website is www.somersny.com. Okay, these places will give you puzzles to solve, and you are welcome to submit puzzles to be posted, because I think sometimes it's fun to create puzzles as well as solving them. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this Scramble show today, and let's meet again. We will continue on introducing new Scramble games to the audience. Thank you. Good night.